Easter weekend. Today is Saturday. We have got a little bit of time, not too long, and it's not even going to be much filming, I don't think. It's going to be a rinse and repeat of what we did last time on the old Morris Minor. I might as well just turn the camera around, show you what we're going to do. May even combine this with another video. It really isn't going to be too long. Here last time, which looks great, and you know, a few days later having a look, and it's nice to see it coming back together. Now today's plan is to do the same but down here. I've got a few tech screws to take out, taking off all the primer, grinding down some welds, and that's it. It's doing a lot of angle grinding basically. My neighbours have gone out today, which is good, so I can't upset them, not that I ever do really, and I'd like to think I could maybe get through and clean and prep some of this area too. I also got a compressor. That's exciting, isn't it? Somebody kindly gave it to me, so I've donated some money to Meningitis Trust. It's just cause, and that'll be useful for the next few weeks when we start spraying and tackling the engine bay. But that's for later. For now, this, and it's going to be pretty horrendous. Nice and shiny again. That's good. I've cleaned up through here. I've managed to clear up all around there too. So I think it really isn't, and this is already being stripped off, and that's sole primer, so I can just go over that again. So yeah, I mean, quite a lot. Again, a good couple of hours gone into all this, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I've got some more spray primer here, have I? So I've got half a can there. Oh, that's the underbody, sorry. Where is it? Anyway, I've got a can, and I've also got a paintbrush of etched primer, like a pot. So I should be able to do all of this today. Yeah, make it look a lot better. I've ground down some of the welds as well, so all good. That's been primed, a bit of spray on, a bit of paint on. I've gone extra thick around the seams just because it's a little bit lumpy and gappy in places, but it's well covered now. So I'll give that a bit of time to dry, and then yeah, seam sealer. So bits and pieces to do around there, especially around the front here, and obviously around the main welds. And then we can undercoat it. And then, by golly, I think we've done the underside. Quite a difference. Looks like a solid car now, doesn't it? How exciting. Well, this has taken ages to dry, so I'm probably going to jump back on this tomorrow morning. It's just with a hand brushing primer. I kind of expected it. It's a lot thicker. So I'll jump on this tomorrow morning. We can spray this all up. And then I'm kind of done with the underside, which is, well, kind of. Still got some bits and pieces to do, but not that. What am I rambling on about? I'm done with the underside. The rest I can do when it's back on the chassis. So the plan is next to shuffle over the axle from the new chassis to the old chassis. Maybe do, I'll show you. I think I showed you last time. This is dull. I'll quickly show you. So, old chassis, move the axle over. I've got new axle, got new springs. I haven't got new shock absorbers yet. I will get some. I'm going to get a few new seals for that axle, although it's really not as bad as it looks. I'm going to get a new slave cylinder, and I've been looking up pedals. I can get a new, so I don't even know how the Morris Minor pedals work, but the clutch, it's kind of like on one shaft. So the clutch pedal here comes through, bolts through there, and then the brake pedal sort of is on the same shaft, if you like. Now the bushings have totally gone on that, you can tell. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, there is something wrong with that cylinder. I think it's a Chinese knockoff. I think they're all Chinese knockoffs these days. That's a particularly bad one. It barely costs anything, so I'm going to get a half decent one from a shop, so if I've got any problems with it I can get something back. I won't be changing the slave cylinder for the clutch. Nothing particularly wrong with that other than it needs a good clean. Oh, and I do actually need to take this sort of mounting bracket off as well. So yeah, lots of little bits and pieces that need to come off. Anything else? No, I'm going to get some new pipe work for the brakes. I'm not going to reuse any of that. Handbrake, may reuse that cable. Nothing particularly wrong with it. And the tank is pretty crusty, isn't it, back there? It's off my old saloon, so it's slightly smaller than it should be for a commercial vehicle. Might clean up. I mean, it's got fuel in it, so can't be that bad. So I'll have a look at that as well. So my dad's coming around Monday. We won't do anything until we organise stuff. We'll probably pull this out and have a closer look at things, and then one evening swap the axle over, hopefully. Once that's done, I'll be wheeling. Yeah, I really do have to sort of shuffle things around in the workshop, wheelbarrow the new chassis and axle into place whilst the cab's lifted, and then obviously take all this out and plonk it on. That'd be very good. That'd be very exciting once that happens. A real achievement. But that's for next time. Tomorrow is the next day. Oh, it's nice coming back and seeing it like this. It really is. It's great, isn't it? Right. Lovely and dry. You can still see a different colour. Just different, slightly different product. But this is bone dry. So, go over this with the sealer. And yeah, give it a lick of the underbody paint. That's all I'm going to do today. That's all I can do, because the next bit of work needs 2 people, and there's just little old me at the moment. So that's all I can do, and maybe well, that is all I can do. So all right, well, that's the seam sealer done. Especially around here is where I first started to try and weld, and it's not great around there. I mean, I have gone over it, but it's quite gappy. Still learning to weld, by the way, guys. Certainly don't think I'm totally proficient. Please don't misunderstand me. So, gonna just ease that in with my finger. Oh my god. And then, yeah, just go over the top of that with the underbody, and then we're pretty much done for what we can do here. Happy days. Okay, so the sealant's been eased into the joints, and yeah, time for a bit of undersill. Job done. Oh, I'm going to be very pleased to get this back over. I really am. Get on to some other stuff as well. Be cool. There it is. There it is. I mean, I'm sure there's a few people that will say this isn't very good, and I'm sure it isn't very good. But I can promise you something. This is a lot better than it was. And that's going to be secure, I reckon. It's going to be safe. It's going to be solid. And it's going to get it back on the road. And so, I mean, a moment of reflection, really. What actually have I done here? Well, I've never done any of this before. I've built this car the first time when it was in a solid condition. It was all welded up. The chassis was on. I've never done any of this. I basically bolted together the truck from another Morris mine I had, which was, guess what? Rusty. So what is it? It's new inner wings, domed inner wings both sides, flat inner wing partially on this side, re-welded in. Likewise on the other side, flat inner wing and domed inner wing. This is the original one? No, that's a new. So this plate here is new. This one is original. This tie piece is new. This floor pan, funny enough, is original, but then I've had to replace the extension piece and replace partially the box section over here and the A post and the other part to the A post and the B post bottoms. This side, which I started first, ironically, I've replaced everything. So everything you saw over there has been changed. So floor, box section, everything. Absolutely everything, including the A post and what have you. I've also had to make up my own little bits and pieces with some floor pan extension pieces around here, like from there to there. You can't get those parts. Still got a little bit of work to do on the inside. There's a hole up there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That needs sorting out. I also need to weld. What do I need to weld? Definitely something I need to weld around here. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't see the screen, so there's a piece here we need to weld the sill extension to the box section. I don't know what you saw there. I couldn't see my screen. But all of that can be done when it's back on its cab, which is definitely going to be the next stage. Having sort of stripped off what I can and moved it onto the new chassis and put some easier bits on for me. But yeah, I've still a lot to do. It's nowhere near finished. I need to refurbish the front sort of valency kind of radiator panel, I guess. I'm in two minds whether I'm going to actually change this front valance or refurbish it. It's not too bad. I think I'm going to keep the chrome and give it a good polish. All these things are very expensive now compared to what they used to be. Having said that, there's a bloody great hole there. So I'll take that to pieces and have a proper look. Poor thing, but it can't wait to get back up properly. But that's all to come. So thanks so much for those that have been on the journey with me so far. I think we really have hit another milestone, a huge one as far as I'm concerned. I never intended on taking any of this off and taking the cab off or buying a new chassis. I really thought I was going to just change a few inner wings, and not even inner wings, a few wings and bits and pieces and a lick of paint, and look what it's turned into. But anyway, that's for enough of me rambling on. I will see you all soon. Maybe my dad's popping around tomorrow, so we may even move a few bits around and gather our thoughts. So thanks for watching. Bye now.